G'day guys, welcome back to Living with BC. I'm Ben. Hope you're all well. I'm doing fabulously. Today we're going to have a chat about Domino's new super premium range of pizzas. Just got released 4 days ago. I read an article that said that they believe that they're good enough to be awarded a chef's hat. So I thought, let's have a chat about it. First off, let's say I love pizza. It's honestly my favorite food group. And I love Domino's. I'm not one of those snobby people that thinks like you can only have wood-fired pizza and something mass-produced like Domino's is rubbish. Love it. If it didn't add centimeters to my waistline, I'd be eating it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All right, first up, we have barbecue meats deluxe. Okay, let's see. Smoky Western Australian beef brisket paired with tender Peking duck, seasoned chicken, pepperoni, sliced onion, barbecue sauce base, topped with hickory barbecue sauce, and rocket garnish. I'm sorry, Domino's. They might be premium products, but that's just a glorified barbecue meat lovers as far as I'm concerned. I mean, sure, you're using beef brisket instead of beef mince, using Peking duck and chicken, but that's a trumped up barbecue meat lovers. And then what's the rocket doing there? I know rocket's in season, but why is it tossed on top of a barbecue pizza? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, you do feature rocket in another one coming up. Semi-justified. I can sort of see where you're going. But on this one, no. Why you got the salad leaves on the meat? It doesn't make any sense. Not happy with it. I don't approve. Alrighty, guys. Number 2. What do we got? Smoked brisket cheesesteak. Okay. Let's have a look. Smoky Western Australian beef brisket, again, vintage cheddar, Hastings Valley parmesan, sliced mushrooms, capsicum, red onion, creme fraiche base. Firstly, I hate when people like name where things are from. Like, I don't care that the cow comes from Western Australia. I don't care that the parmesan cheese comes from, what is it, Hastings Valley. I don't, like, you could tell me that the cow came from, the beef is from the cow that jumped over the moon. I wouldn't care. As long as it tastes good, I'm happy. So that's, it's a pet peeve of mine. Like, don't name drop your ingredients. Look, honestly, this one it makes me sick reading about it. I feel like it's just constipation station. Like, you've got so much fat there. You got beef, cheddar, parmesan, creme fraiche. Oh, it's going to be so rich and creamy. And I mean, if that's up your alley, go for it. But for me, I'm looking at it and just thinking a couple bites. Nah, I got to move on. Sorry. Alrighty, guys, this next one I can actually kind of get behind. It's a crispy barbecue Peking duck. Generously topped with crispy barbecue Peking duck, red onion, barbecue sauce, spring onions. Sounds pretty good. Peking duck and barbecue go awesome. I mean, they could have thrown like a hoisin or something in there to give it a distinctly Chinese-y sort of vibe. But the onion, the fresh green onion on top, I'm pretty happy. I wouldn't necessarily buy it. I don't think I'd want to have a duck pizza personally, but I'm not upset just reading about it. I think it's probably a pretty okay one. Alrighty, next up they're calling it the Low and Slow Barbecue Brisket. Smoky beef brisket. This one's not from Western Australia. I'm sure that's just a typo. Smoky beef brisket cooked low and slow. Tasmanian vintage cheddar, crispy rasher bacon, diced tomato, red onion, all on barbecue and garlic sauce base. Look, I mean, it's not really my cup of tea so much, but I can see that it would probably be a relatively popular one. It's given me those sort of barbecue meat lovers vibes, but a little bit pared back. Barbecue and garlic sauce go well together. I can imagine that would, if you put those ingredients in a sub, it'd be a pretty good sandwich. Alrighty, last but not least, we have this smoky beef brisket and prawn. Bit of surf and turf. Smoky Western Australian beef brisket, Hastings Valley parmesan, juicy prawns, diced tomato and red onion, topped with a drizzle of hollandaise and the rocket that was in the souped up barbecue meat lovers. Look, Again, I guess this one's probably not going to be for me. I mean, if someone bought a bunch of pizzas and this was one of them, I'd give it a go. But I'm not going to order it myself. I'm not the biggest fan of surf and turf, but I know it's popular. I know, whenever there's prawns on a menu, people are going to jump at it. You could serve prawns on a lump of turd, and people will be like, oh, I don't really like turd, but I love prawns, so I'm going to pay $50 for it. Yeah, I can't really. I'm sort of 50-50 on that one, but that's just my personal taste. But I guess like if we look at all of them, I'm sort of 50-50 on all. Like two of them, I'm like, nah, get out of here. Two of them I can accept. Let's bring it on. And then this one is sort of 50-50. Depends on your taste, I guess. I'm not impressed, to be honest. I mean, just off the top of my head, I'd be happy to see like a barbecue pork belly with some red onion, cook that in the oven. When it comes out, throw some of the crispy crackling, some nice sweet dollops of applesauce, and then grated fresh apple to give it a bit of acidic bite to cut through some of that sweetness. I think that'd be beautiful. I mean, you could throw like a take on a potato bake. So you got like maybe the creme fraiche base if you want. I mean, this would be super rich too, but your potato, bacon, onion, throw that in the oven. When it comes out, drizzle of sour cream, and then your fresh green spring onions to sort of break it up again. That'd be cool. Maybe one for those weirdo vegans, like go like tandoori cauliflower and chickpea. When it comes out, a little bit of, I don't know, vegan yogurt or whatever. There you go. They love cauliflower. They love chickpeas. They love anything vegan. I know they've got the vegan range, but I mean, this one's a little bit special. I'd look at those things as kind of, you're not just taking good ingredients and making normal pizzas. You're making pizzas that you're not going to get anywhere else. And like I said, they got the barbecue meats deluxe. That's a glorified barbecue meat lovers for me. This one here, the beef brisket and prawn, it's a surf and turf on a pizza. There's nothing superior about it, in my opinion. But hey, this is my opinion. You might love it. Give it a go. Let me know what you think. Throw some comments in the comments section. Let's get a chat going. If you like this video, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. And let me know how you go with the pizzas. Stay cool.